I'm Amy at EuroluxHome.com, and I would love to tell you about this nice old antique Louis Philippe armoire. It's our item number 27-55. It's a bit on the more petite side. It's just 89.75 inches high by 58.25 inches wide and then 23.5 inches deep. So wherever you need a little bit more storage in your home, this armoire would be a great choice. Sometimes people actually use armoires as clothing storage, which is how they were used originally, but most people have closets in their homes nowadays, so sometimes people use these for media cabinets to hide the television, or I've had folks put all of their kids' toys in there. You can put baskets and just put everything inside. And maybe even in a kitchen. People have used these to give you like a pantry or storage area for a kitchen. So it's very versatile and beautiful. So if you're not familiar with the Louis Philippe style, this is a nice old piece. It dates right about 1850 to 1870. And the Louis Philippe style, if you'd like to know more about who Louis Philippe was and what the style is all about, I do have a longer video here on our YouTube channel. So go find that out if you'd like a bit more information. But I'll give you a few of the hallmarks of the style today. So right up at the top, if we come to the top, you can see these rounded corners, just these smooth rounded corners. And as you come down, you're not really seeing any heavy carvings. EuroluxHome.com is known for heavily carved pieces, but the Louis Philippe style is all about simplicity and just using the beautiful grain of the wood itself as the natural decoration. Now, I should say that this is completely hand carved in solid oak. It is massive and heavy. And I'll go ahead and point out the hardware is actually made of wood. So on other more fancy pieces like Louis XV or Rococo, you'll see very ornate hardware. This is just simple because it's meant to be for the everyday common man. And I'll show you our nice old key. That's a really nice old one. Really neat. I love these old keys. Before I open the inside, I'll just bring your attention all the way down to the rounded block feet. Again, a typical hallmark of the Louis Philippe style. Just a beautiful piece. So I'll go ahead and open it for you so you can see what's inside. And I did forget to point out the wooden peg construction. So that is nice. You can see how the piece was made with those wooden pegs. But there's a little latch here, so I'll go ahead and open that, and you can see that you do have a lot of shelf space, and there is a drawer right here. Now, up at the top, someone has cut 2 holes into the back panel because they probably use this piece as a media cabinet. So if you need to run cords through the piece, they're already there for you. But it really, and you do have kind of some hidden areas down here at the bottom. You could put shoes or really whatever you need to store out of the way. But I'll come around here so you can really notice this beautiful wood grain, which is the hallmark of the Louis Philippe style. So here is our beautiful oak, and you can see the graining pattern. And then here we have an inset panel where the oak has been cut from a 90-degree angle. This is called quarter sawn oak. And it creates these little flake-like patterns, which is sometimes called tiger stripes. And then down here is back to the typical way that oak is cut. So you can see there's really, even though it's plain, there's still a little bit of fanciness to it because you have this different way that the panel was cut to create different wood grain to make a beautiful decoration. So if I can answer any additional questions for you, please feel free to reach out at 803-276-4001. Remember that EuroluxHome.com does include free shipping, even for a great big piece like this, within the continental US and some places in Canada. But let me know what you would put inside a beautiful antique armoire like this in the comments below. See you next time.